Well, today we shall be studying the very essence of this language, the sentence. Because without a sentence, you can do nothing. And we'll not be going into the structure today, but we'll be looking at some other functions of a sentence so that you can appreciate what a sentence is and make use of it appropriately. Well, a sentence is a complete statement which begins with a capital letter and ends with either a full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. First thing you need to know is that a sentence is a complete statement. It's different from a phrase. It's different from a clause. It's always a complete statement. Is that okay? Is that okay? And how does this complete statement start? It begins with a capital letter. For example, something like this. Kunle is a boy. Look at that. What does it begin with? It begins with a capital letter and ends with either a full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. Here, because it is a statement, it's going to end with what? A full stop. If we take this is to the beginning and we say, is Kunle a boy? Then it will end with what? A question mark. But if it's just an exclamation of a set of feelings, you can just put an exclamation mark. So any statement that ends with either a full stop, a question mark, or this mark is what we call a sentence. Is that okay? Is that okay? Very good. So if you understand it that way, then we're going to proceed to look at the types of sentences we have. Firstly, we have a declarative sentence, which makes a simple statement like the one we made earlier. Kunle is a boy. Remember that statement? Kunle is a boy. Then we have an interrogative sentence, which simply asks a question. For example, is Kunle a boy? Remember, that's an interrogative. Then we have an imperative statement. An imperative statement does several things. Number one, it issues a command. Shut the door. Keep quiet. Listen to me. Those are commands. Is that okay? It makes a request. Could you please give me your book? Could you please give me your book? Could you please shut the door? Could you please leave your table behind? Could you please leave your ruler with me? Those are what? Requests. And they are imperative. Is that okay? Then an imperative statement also gives counsel. Please brush your teeth in the morning. Do the dishes before you go playing. Sleep on time. Those are what? Counsels. Those are advice. Those are statements that do what? Advice. And they are a type of sentence called what? Imperative. Then we have exclamatory. Exclamatory sentences simply express strong emotions. What a nice movie. Hilarious. That was great. You see that? Awesome. What a brilliant child. Those are emotions. You're expressing emotions with such exclamatory statements. Now we have another type called the conditional statement. The conditional statement gives terms of an action. For example, terms of an action or conditions. Or what? Or conditions. For example, look at this. If I were a bird, I'll fly to the sky. In other words, I'll fly to the sky on the condition that what? I am what? I'm a bird. In other words, conditional statements bring into situations where there are terms. For me to fly to the sky, I need to first of all be what? A bird. So the term is that I must be what? A bird for me to be able to fly to the sky in that particular sentence. So conditional statements basically do what? They introduce terms of an action or they state a condition. Is that okay? So quickly you're going to read out the sentence. That's the topic at pages 130 to 134 of your textbook. Once you open to page 130, you will see the sentence as a topic. Read through the notes under the sentence at pages 130 to 134 of your textbook. And then you will do this activity for me. Activity number 1, you will do exercise 1, that's Roman numeral 1, at page 131 of your textbook. You will see it there. Is that okay? Then, number 2, this one is outside your text. So you're going to indicate what each of the following sentences are doing. What each of them here is doing. Is that okay? Each of these sentences from letters A to J, that should be 10. Indicate what each of them is doing. For example, write a letter of apology. Could be a command. Is that okay? It is what? A command. Or it could be a counsel. But specifically, this is a counsel. Is that okay? It's not a command, but you are counseling someone to do what? To apologize. So, write a letter of apology. That's a counsel. Is that okay? You do that, follow that. So here you will just put dash counsel. Like that for all the statements to number J. Is that okay? Thank you very, very much. Alright, we have come to the end of today's class. Thank you very much for listening. See you in our next class.